$1.95 is going to be the price of XRP by July 31st of this year. At least that's what some of the predictions that are coming in. This one from CoinMarketCap. I'm going to tell you how that prediction was actually measured, how you can participate in these predictions, and how accurate and likely that it actually is. Because I have my own prediction for XRP by the end of the month, and at the end of this video, I'm going to give it. Also, some very big news regarding the XRP ledger and some of the new smart contract features that were just announced and just launched onto the XRP ledger. This puts the XRP ledger as a layer 1 platform with smart contract functionality, just like Ethereum has. But of course, the XRP ledger is so much faster, so much more flexible. So we're going to talk about who actually developed it and why it has absolutely nothing to do with Ripple. Because, you know, XRP, it's just not a security of Ripple. Also, some quick news about the Elon Musk Twitter deal. Some information just came out yesterday that looks like it could set things up for a big legal battle. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind. And right now on this channel, we are covering the Ripple versus the SEC case, as well as other crypto news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all these topics interest you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Late Night Grind community. Also, if you do 3 things, I'd appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up button, watch this video all the way to the end, and of course, check out my Patreon link in the description below. I have content up there right now in which some of the tips and alerts I gave are doing very well. So go ahead and check that out. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So I did just see this recently as I was putting together this video, and that the Elon Musk deal for Twitter is apparently in jeopardy. He just filed with the courts a couple of days ago his intent to pull out of the Twitter deal, mostly because they're just not giving up the numbers in terms of the number of spam bots, fake accounts, basically all the shady behind the scenes stuff that Twitter doesn't want to give up. Well, Elon Musk has been telling them that they need to give up those numbers in order to get a more accurate price prediction for Twitter. Well, they haven't been doing that, so now he is threatening to pull out of the deal. Twitter, all of a sudden, who never wanted him to take over in the first place, is now saying, no, we want him back. We need him back. We need Elon Musk to take this deal. So one analysis that I saw said it looks like it's shaping up. It could shape up for a big legal battle, so I'm definitely going to be following this one. Okay, so now let's talk about XRP, the XRP ledger, and some XRP pricing. Some very big news about the XRP ledger just came out. So what has been happening for about the past 2 years, XRP Labs, which is not associated with Ripple, has been working on a project. In fact, they've been working with another development company called Equilibrium on this project for well over 2 years. They actually silently put it on a test net months ago, didn't tell anybody, and have been testing it and working it out. Now, this directly involves smart contracts on the XRP ledger, the layer 1 XRP ledger. It doesn't need a layer 2, it doesn't need federated sidechains in order to accomplish it. It's on the XRP ledger, the bare layer 1. Okay, so why is this a big deal? Well, because it puts it on the same foundation as any other blockchain that has smart contract features. The most famous one, of course, being Ethereum. But not only that, XRP Labs went the extra mile and essentially created a browser-based platform or functionality in which users can actually go and create their own what they call hooks or smart contracts. They're actually working with Equilibrium. So according to Wind, who's the lead developer at XRP Labs, everybody knows about hooks. So in the coming weeks and months, you're probably going to see all over the news things about hooks, smart contracts on the XRP ledger. This is very, very bullish news for XRP, because if you've been following this channel, you know XRP and the XRP ledger is one of the most versatile and fast and most reliable blockchains out there. Now this puts it on a level of Ethereum in terms of its smart contract functionality. That's going to open up things. That's going to open up things like DeFi to become even more prevalent on the XRP ledger. It's going to be in the news. It's going to be something to watch. So smart contracts on the XRP ledger, that is huge, huge news. And that's probably part of the reason that somebody, at least, well, actually more than that, about 3,200 people are speculating that the price of XRP is going to be $1.95 by the end of July 31st of this year. So I had to check it out when I was first reading this because it kind of sounded a little bit of hopium. Now, there is a chance we could see a huge move of the XRP price by the end of this month, and I'm going to outline how that could happen. But I'm going to tell you how CoinMarketCap the community came up with the $1.95. So CoinMarketCap, you can go there and check out all the market caps of all the different cryptos, all 20,000 of them, see all the information about them, where you can buy them, things like that. They now have a feature called a price predictor, in which you can go on and submit your own price. If you're a member of CoinMarketCap, you have a login and everything, you can go in and submit your prices for this month, for next year, and they have all these price predictions, and I don't know exactly how it works. My guess is that they probably just average all the predictions together and say, this is what the community says. Well, the only thing is that could be thrown off, because if somebody throws out, say, $1 million prediction, and that goes into their averaging model, that can really skew things off. I don't know if maybe they throw out the top 10 or 20 highest predictions and the lowest 20 predictions and just take that median, add that average in the middle prediction. I don't know exactly how it works, but nonetheless, $1.95 sounds really high to me for the end of the month. Here's my prediction that it could get to, and I'm not saying it will, but it absolutely could get to. It could reach as high as 85 cents by the end of the month. Could. But there's a lot of things that would have to be in place for that to happen. So number one, XRP has been in a months-long descending wedge, which is typically bullish, because at the end of that descending wedge, when it gets tight, it typically pops out to the upside. Well, guess what just happened a couple of days ago when XRP went from 32 cents to about 34, 35 cents. It broke above that top trend line of the descending wedge. That's a good thing. But here's the thing that's going to have to be in place in order for XRP to continue to rise. It's going to have to, because right now it looks like it's forming what they call a bull flag, which means anytime you have a move up, it consolidates a little bit into a flag pattern and then continues up. So that would have to be in place and actually continue to go through different resistance levels. The other side of it is Bitcoin, because as of right now, Bitcoin looks like it's about to continue its move northward. It's actually forming another bull flag, what they call. After a move upward, it consolidates into a flag pattern, and it looks like it's going to continue upward. Here's the thing. If Bitcoin continues its move up above the 200-week moving average, which is just above it, and it's going to break through the Fibonacci level, the 1.618 Fibonacci level, there's almost clear sailing. Once Bitcoin gets to about 22,800, there's not much slowing it down all the way up to 28,000. I've seen several analysts talk about this because of the fact that several weeks ago, during its huge drop, when it dropped so fast, it didn't create a lot of support and resistance levels, which means on the way up, it could essentially do the same thing. So in order for XRP to basically double by the end of the month, all of that would have to be in place. There would have to be some really good news coming out of the United States Fed, and we're talking about rate hikes versus no rate hikes. We're talking about CPI numbers, which are typically horrible, but it might not necessarily be a bad thing. The last couple CPI numbers that came out, the inflation number, the markets were down for about 2 to 3 hours, and then they basically just rebounded from there. So all that to say that by the end of the month, it is possible that XRP could get up to 80 to 85 cents if these two things are continuing to be in place. Continued moves to the upside, all the patterns play out as they usually do, but not always. So what's my actual prediction? I think somewhere in the neighborhood of, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 60 cents by the end of the month, based on some of these models playing out, but not absolutely crushing it, because there are some news that people are worried about. I'm going to cover that in my next video. Alright guys, so before I wrap up this video, I did want to make mention, when I was talking about the XRP Labs newest creation, hooks, or essentially smart contracts on the XRP ledger, how this is bullish, and how this essentially affirms the case of Ripple versus the SEC, because who's developing this? It's not Ripple. Ripple has nothing to do with this, because Ripple doesn't control the XRP ledger. Ripple doesn't control XRP at all. The XRP Labs is the ones who created a development team. They're the ones who actually work on the XRP ledger. There's actually several different development companies that are working on developing features for the XRP ledger. None of it has to do with Ripple, because XRP and its use case is not a security of Ripple, which is a fintech company that tries to get banks to use XRP and the XRP ledger. So nonetheless, I just wanted to put that out there because there's a lot of misinformation about people thinking that Ripple somehow controls the XRP ledger or what XRP does and all of that stuff. So in any case, I just wanted to put that out there. All right, guys, I really appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end, for smashing that thumbs up button, and also please go check out my Patreon. Like I said, some of the content that I put up there have been doing pretty well right now. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, I'd appreciate it. All right, guys, as always, I'll see you on the next video.